What up, Screen Fiends? I'm GB, and you're tuned in to Headz TV, where we like to discuss all the wonderful things appearing on your movie and your TV screens. In this episode, I'm going to give my predictions for next week's episode of Fargo. So that's going to be season 3, episode 3, titled The Law of Non-Contradiction. Okay, like I said in my review of this past episode, all the titles seem to have to do with like the principle of or the law of. So we'll see how that connects to the season ultimately by the end. Okay, so it appears from the preview and from the very brief synopsis that we got, that next week is going to be focused heavily on Carrie Coons' character of Gloria, trying to investigate the crime, and I think in the process she's gonna be investigating her stepdad a little bit and learning more about him. And I said this in the review also. I do think that the stepdad, the step grandpa, whatever, Pops, is going to be related somehow to that opening scene in season 1 with the Ukraine guy and the other dude, the two Ukrainian guys or whatever. Okay, so I think that's going to be... Now, in the first two episodes, our main focus was on the Stussy brothers. But I think in this episode, episode 3, our main focus, I think, is going to be on Gloria, the police officer. We'll still get Stussy stuff, of course. That's how Fargo does. They don't isolate episodes to only one character, but they do switch focuses to where one episode might be more heavily focused on a certain character than the others. So I think we're going to be heavily focused on her. And we'll also, I think, have more of that treacherous, conniving kind of behavior from Nikki, who is Ray Stussy's girlfriend, the young, sexy one, Mary Elizabeth Winstead's character. I think we're going to get more untrustworthiness from her. She's not in the trailer or the preview at all. Nobody is other than Gloria and her son. So maybe they're going to do something different this time and give us an episode that's all Gloria. I don't know. But if we do see the Stussies, I think we'll see some treacherous stuff from Nikki. And then we'll also get more of the criminal guys. Probably the two knuckleheads. Because VM Varga, the guy with the messed up teeth, he said he's going away for a couple of days and that it'll be those two guys, Yuri and the Asian dude, I forgot his name, Mimo or something like that. So I think we'll get them. So I think it's going to be mostly them and Gloria, but I think we will also get the Stussies in there as well. It's hard for me to predict where they're going to go with Emmett, because him and Cy, that's his right-hand man, they're common characters in the Fargo universe, but they're different characters in this season to where they're on the defensive. Like, so they're kind of just, on one end they're getting pushed around, and on the other end they're trying to push Ray around. So I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see where they can go with that storyline. I don't have much in the ways of predictions yet for this show because this is the type of show that unfolds a little bit on the slower side. I would say around episode 4 or 5, the predictions will start picking up some. But, I mean, all I have now is basically the parallels between the characters. Oh, and the waitress at the diner, it can't be the same waitress from season 2. We know that, because, spoilers for season 2, she was dead in the snow. But, maybe it's the same diner. It's a Waffle Hut, I believe, is actually what it's called. Which is actually mentioned seen in the Coen Brothers movie, The Lady Killers, which I love, where Marlon Wayans keeps saying, "You brought yo..." I'm trying not to curse because of all the YouTube controversy going on, so I'm trying not to curse. But, when he's like, "You brought yo B to the Waffle Hut," I love that scene. Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, that's a reference. There's so many references. And we also get mention of the 70s, where the waitress says, "Well, I don't remember much of the 70s. Now, season 2 took place in 1978. So maybe we'll get some references to season 2. Maybe we'll get some crossover threads in from season 2. I'm sure it's bound to happen. I thought it would happen later in the season, but the earlier the better in my opinion, you know. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for my predictions. You know, like I said, not much. I think we will learn more about Pops. I think we will learn more about Nikki, and I think we'll definitely see more of the thugs. Are they going to kill anybody or do anything crazy? Probably. I like those two and the dynamic I already see them having, even only after a couple of scenes. So I'm excited to see more of those pairings. Because look, let's face it, Fargo, one of the things they do best are those criminal pairings. Whether they're two guys that are exactly the same, like the Kitchen Brothers, or they're two guys that couldn't be any more different, like Carl and it blows my mind. The guy that, I mean, it slips my mind. The guy that likes the pancakes from the Fargo movie, you know, or even Mr. Wrench and Mr. Numbers from season 1. So I'm definitely excited to see where they go. If you want to chime in down below, let me know your predictions on what you think is going to happen in episode 3. Chime on in down there. There will be another episode following this one where I'm going to talk about the connections with Fargo 1, 2, and the movie. So Fargo season 1, 2, and then the movie. We'll talk about the connections and the homages, and we'll get into some of that stuff in another video. So yeah, that's it for this one. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Help me grow. Help my face, my name, my channel get out there so that you know, you can call it your channel, and you can call me a representative of you and your feelings and your thoughts towards all these TV shows and movies. I'm trying to improve every day, and I can't do that without your help. So any constructive criticism that you have that you think may help me improve or grow, by all means, leave it down below. I'm willing to listen and willing to learn. All right, thanks again for the video, for watching the video. I'm all over at the end of these. I really got to work on my closings. You guys have a great day. Thanks again for watching for the 8 millionth time. I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time.